Shalom, Kal Alal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Welcome to today's lesson. I'm your Hebrews like brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit. I thought we'd do today's lesson on Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. This video is not going to be that long. I just wanted to touch on a few precepts concerning this verse and understand it. Okay, we're going to go straight off into it. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man, and that trust in man. Now, you can only be cursed because a man will let you down. A man, a woman, a child, anybody upon the face of the planet Earth will let you down. They are not Yahweh. They are not Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. They're not. They are merely a man, and they can only do what a man can. Okay, they have limits. Just like you have limits, they have limits. They are in their flesh, their carnal mind, okay? And so they're going to say and do things that are according to their desires, not to the desires of the Lord, and make it the flesh his arm, right? You see, you have a lot of people. They trust in what they have. They trust in what they can see. They trust in the strength of their body. They trust in the strength of their monies and the strength of their material things. These things will fail them when the time comes. And whose heart departed from the Lord? Yeah, their heart departed from the Lord. They don't care or concern themselves concerning what Yahweh Shai is trying to do with them in their life. No, they're more concerned about what they going to do. You hear people say that all the time. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. They didn't bother to stop and think, well, hey, what is Yahweh trying to do with them in their life? You see? They don't know. Okay? They don't even know. Here's a few cross references on that script. Okay? Psalm chapter 62, verse 9, and it reads, surely men of low degree are vanity. And sure it is. Because any and everything that a man that's low, he's low about himself, anything that he does is all vanity. Because he's not trying to do anything that is of the Lord. Everything that he's trying to do is of the world. And men of high degree are a lie. Right, because their credentials is of this world. So that means that anything that they say or do that they say is of higher stature, it's not of higher stature. It's only the stature of man, which is low. It's lowliness. To be laid in the balance, right? Because when you weigh their work on the scale, it's the same as that of the dust of the scale. It holds no weight whatsoever. And they are altogether lighter than vanity, you see? And vanity is lighter than the dust on the scale, flat out. This Psalm chapter 118, verse 8, and it reads, it is better to trust in the Lord, right, than to put confidence in man. Why? Why is that? Because the Lord said, let the Lord be the truth, and every man is just a liar. Let the Lord be the truth, and every man be a liar, because the Lord is the one that brings the truth. All that is down here on the earth is a lie. Esau is Edom. He makes it where you have to live a lie in order to live according to his system and receive his services. You have to be a lie. You see, verse 9, it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. Right, because no matter how high the stature somebody has, they still a human being. They still just a person. They still in their flesh, their carnal mind. So they're going to have desires that may change, that will change upon you and against you, you see. But the word of the Lord is forever and does not change. The mercy of the Lord endureth forever, okay? This Psalm chapter 146, verse 3. Put not your trust in princesses, nor in the Son of Man. Why? Because they can only let you down. No matter what somebody says, okay, they cannot altogether keep their word. They can only hope that the Lord lets them do anything that they want to do. Okay, to strive in doing. In whom there is no help. Right. There is no help. The real help is Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. That's the real help. The help of man, it is faint and weak. Verse 4. His breath goeth forth. He returneth to his earth. Right. No matter what happens, everything that Yahweh or Yahweh Shai says or does, it does not go out to return back void. It goes out to accomplish what it does. But man, what man says, what man does, it only goes down to the earth. It doesn't go down to the heaven. It doesn't go up to the heavens. It only goes down to the earth. Everything that man does cannot accomplish a complete a victory, an accomplishment. Why? Because man is limited. He is not the Almighty, Yahweh, you see. In that very day, his thoughts perish, right? Because the thoughts of man is only but for a moment, but the thoughts of Yahweh is forever. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 22. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, right? Because he just lying straight through his nose. Everything he's saying, it's just a lie. For wherein is he to be accounted of? You see, he cannot do anything that he says that he can do. He can only do what he's allowed to do by Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, whom is the judge of all matters. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children. Talking about who? The Israelites, all right? The southern and the northern kingdom, right? Saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of man, but not of me, right? Because a lot of these fools, they gather together to have counsel to do folly. You see, mischief and all these things. The Lord says, move not thy feet swiftly to join a crowd to do mischief. Flat out, you see. And that cover with a covering, you see, but not of my spirit, you see. And see, the thing that people do, they're not of the Lord. They're not a quickened spirit. John chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickens. The flesh gaineth nothing. The word that I speak to you, they are of spirit and they are of life. The word that people speak now today, that they are not of spirit, because they do not include who? Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. When you include the word, include the Lord, that's when your words have what? They are of spirit and they are of life. Then, at that time, that they may add sin to sin. You see? Because the people don't want to speak the word of the Lord. They don't want to hear the word of the Lord because they just want to be dwelled within their sin. That's what they want to do, and they don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear smooth things preached to them. Verse 2. And that walk to go down into Egypt, into America, and have not asked at my mouth, you see, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. You see, they're only concerned about what their politicians can do for them. That's why all these fools going around trying to vote and vote for this and vote for that. The right wing, left wing, it's still the two wings of the same bird, you see, flat out. And to trust in the shadow of Egypt. That means that the system, the beast and the beast system, they trust in the system. That's why you have some people, a lot of people, that's going to be caught bold when the time comes, when the system shut down. They're not ready. They're not ready for when the system shut down because they don't know how to be off the system. They don't know how to be off grid. They only know how to be on the grid. And because of that, when the system shut down, they're going to be hurt real bad. This is Isaiah 30 and 3. Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, right? Because they're going to be ashamed because the strength of America, its dollar is about to collapse. Its whole system is crumbling. The law are written by criminals that call themselves lawmakers, okay? And so there's nothing that the people can look forward to. No matter what you heap unto yourself, you can't keep it. Not in Esau is Edom's kingdom. You grow old with it and you die, you leave it to your kids. They don't have anything. They can sell whatever you leave them. They can sell it for some monies that's about to collapse and be no good, of no value, you see. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. And that's all it is. Whatever is set up by Esau as Edom is of wickedness and confusion. Just verse 4. For his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. You see, these things are most prevalent because no matter what, all that these politicians offer up, they cannot, as you can clearly see, they are not able to appease the people. That's why the people is in such an uproar now. They're mad and they no longer listen to their leaders. Why? Because their leaders are full of bull crap. They can't trust them. Verse 5, they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them. You see? No matter what, these politicians, they cannot profit the people. They cannot do for the people. They can only scam the people. And then that's all they set out to do. Nor be in help, nor profit. You see? They cannot, the people cannot rise up and just live normally, naturally, as a natural citizen under common law, because these criminals that call themselves lawmakers keep coming up with new laws, statutes, zonings, codes, ordinances, and different things that are merely crimes against humanity, because they prevent the people from being able to freely and naturally live upon the land as a natural citizen under common law, you see. But a shame, you see. It's a shame. It's a shame. These politicians are nothing but a shame before the face of the people, and also a reproach, you see. We're going to read one more of these and go ahead and close it out. This verse 6. The burden of the beast of the south. You see, all these things is reaching all around the world into the land of trouble and anguish. And that's all that's here in America. And people are troubled. They're suffering from mental anguish. They're mad. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. Surely the Lord will strike thee with madness and faintness of heart. Sirach chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression makes the mad man, a wise man mad. You see? From whence came the young and old lion? You see? The viper and fury flying serpents. You see? They will carry their riches upon the shoulders of young asses. You see? And their treasures upon the bunches of camels, to a people that shall not profit them. You see? No matter what, no matter how much the people bring here to America thinking they're going to start a new life, no, they can't, because the politicians are writing laws that allow ICE and the police and anybody else to come and strip and take away from everybody what they own and what they have. This is just a last one. We close it out. This verse 7. For the Egyptians, the Edomites, shall help in vain. You see? Because right now, these Edomites standing up trying to have their voice, trying to have their say, trying to have their march, or trying to protest and all that, it's all in vain. It's all in vain, because the only thing that they can do now is take up arms, like the Constitution says. When we are under a tyrannical government that has been taken over, okay, and is no longer a government of the people, it's in the Constitution for the people to take up arms and to fight against that government. You see, that's what time it is. These people, these Egyptians, these so-called white people, they can forget about marching and protesting and all that mess. And no, we're not about to sit in and boycott and pray for them. None of that mess. America is done. Esau is Edom has reached the boundary lines of his kingdom. It's time for this joker to be crumbled and the kingdom of heaven be set up. You see, and pretty soon, the only thing we can look forward to now, what is just MOTB? That's coming. You see, and all the hell that goes with that. You see, and to no purpose, right? It is to no purpose what is going to be accomplished with these Edomites, these so-called white people getting out here in the streets and protesting and being angry and marching about. It's all going to come to naught. Therefore, have I cried concerning this? You see? Their strength is to set still. You see, that's the strength. That's the strength right there. And those of us, that's why us so-called black people, we sitting still and let these Edomites get out there and let them do their thing. But Esau is Edom. He don't like it that we sitting still, so he having ICE come through the neighborhoods and just kick in people's doors of the minorities and go in and arrest us, our people, and take them and deport them out of the country. That's insane. That's insane. That's to get us to bring us into the fold of all this mess. You see, and that's all it is. It's just a bunch of mess. You see, because Esau, his Edom, has reached his boundary lines, and it's time for his kingdom to crumble down, and he can't take it. He can't stand it. That's what time it is. He can't stand it. And so listen, we can go ahead and close it out. Close this video out. Lord's will, you were edified, motivated, or inspired by today's video, okay? Or I pray that you were provoked to put together some precepts, that you would make an edifying video to feed the sheep. Remember, as good shepherds of the Lord, our job is to feed the sheep, okay? And if you would please also press the like button. That helps out for the algorithms of this YouTube channel. And if you would also press the subscription button and the notification bell. That way you will receive special notifications and alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. Okay, we can go ahead and close it out. Brothers and sisters, hold on, stay strong, repent to Mashiach Yahushua, at least you be destroyed. And for you heathens and Edomites, prepare for your impending doom. Okay? And so we can go ahead and close it out. We'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to our apostles, the elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth. Peace and salutation to the hope of the legs. Shalom to the hope of the legs.